Okay, welcome to our integrated science lesson. Our strand is scientific investigation, which is the first strand. Substrand is what? Causes of common accident in the laboratory. Now, I believe you know the meaning of the term laboratory. Laboratory, we said, is what? Is a special room where scientific investigation are carried out. And when we talk about scientific investigation, it means experiments and what? Practicals. At the same time, that laboratory also stores what? Chemical reagents. So when we are in a laboratory, we always encounter some accidents. So we have various accidents in the laboratory that have different causes. So the first one is about the burns. Burns are caused by what? Open flames or corrosive liquids. When we talk about open flames, this is just fire, naked fire. Are we together? When you burn papers, ukiwa contact na hiyo moto, what will happen? You are going to be burned. So those are examples of what? Open flames. When you talk about the corrosive liquids, these are liquids that when they come in contact with your skin, they burn the skin. Are we together? Examples ni mineral acids, sulfuric acid. When it is highly concentrated, it's going to burn your skin. Another one is the scalds. Scald is caused by what? Hot liquid or steam. So when you talk about the hot liquid, for example, in the laboratory, we need to boil water up to 100 degrees Celsius. So by bad luck, because when you boil water, it normally produces what? Some vapor. And that vapor that steam is always hot. So when it comes in contact with your skin, you are likely to get what? A scald. Are we together? So there is a difference between a burn and a scald. Burn is caused by what? Open flames or corrosive liquid. But when you talk about scalds, are caused by what? Hot liquids or steam. Let's move on to false. We are having an experiment and you are being told by your science teacher that, can you go to the laboratory? Instead of moving into the laboratory in a quiet manner, you run. You are likely to fall. Are we together? And then, assuming that our floor is slippery, and mostly slippery floors, maybe it was tiled or cemented, and then after cleaning, the floor remained wet. You are likely to fall. And then if you are having litter, especially the banana peelings, especially when you are having the banana peelings on the floor, what happened? You are likely to slip and fall. Next one is the cuts. Cuts is caused by what? Sharp objects like the scalpel and the broken glasses. I hope you know the scalpel. Scalpel is just it's in a form of like a razor blade. It is very sharp. It has the sharpest cutting edges. So you are supposed to handle it with a lot of care. Next one is the broken glasses. Assuming that maybe the test tube or the boiling tube has fallen on the floor, what happens? It's going to break. So when you step on it, you are likely to be cut. Poisoning. Poisoning is caused by what? Accidentally ingesting harmful chemicals. For example, you are pipetting a pipette. You are using a pipette. You are supposed to pipette 25 cubic centimeter of a certain solution. By bad luck, you pull the level up to the mouth. What happens? You are likely to poison yourself. Then you also have suffocation. Suffocation is caused by what? Inhaling poisonous fumes. You know, most of the experiment in the laboratory, when you heat substances, they normally produce some gases. We have gases that are poisonous, others are not poisonous. Now, if you are going to inhale a poisonous gas, you are likely to suffocate. Electric shock. Electric shock is caused by what? Touching open electric socket or inserting metallic objects in electrical socket. So that is all about what? Common causes of what? Accidents in the laboratory. Any question? Do you have any question? Okay. If I may ask, what causes the burns? Open flames and? What about suffocation? Inhaling poisonous fumes. Can you give me any example of poisonous gas? Carbon 2 oxide. Carbon 2 oxide is an example of what? A poisonous gas. Sawa sawa.